at 5th and 6th grade. So we won't be meeting today. Instead, you'll be watching this video. It's going to be a video that reminds you how to use Google Drawings. And you will make something in Google Drawings, and you have a couple of ways that you can share it with me. You can share it with me by emailing it to me, or you can turn it in Schoology. Those are your two choices. So I'm going to share my screen to remind you how to get to Google Drawings and how to use the program. So when you go to Google, you're going to have these 9 little dots. And a couple of ways you can get to Google is you can go to the internet by hitting the plus sign right here, or you'll have up here you'll have the little icon up here for your email. You can also hit that, and your email is that M up here. So those are the 2 ways to get to this. When you get here, you're going to click on this, and it's going to be your Google Apps. You want to hit the one for your Drive, which is this triangle. So we're going to hit that. And it's going to pull up your Drive. Your Drive will not look like mine because it's still the beginning of the year. So you might not have very much in it. Some of you will shouldn't have anything in your drives. Some of you might have a couple of things, but your drives are not going to look like mine full of stuff because I have lots of stuff in my drive, whereas you might have maybe 1 or 2 things in your drive. So once you have your drive, you're going to come over here to where it says new. So I'm going to move me back over here so you can see that you have the little drive icon here. And then you have this plus sign in new. We're going to click on that. We're going to go down to more. And we're going to come to Google Drawings and click on Google Drawings. And that gets us to Google Drawings. And then some of the things that we can do in Google Drawings, if you remember from last year, we were able to insert things. And in Google Drawings, we were able to draw with our line tools. We were able to use our shapes and make a mandala. And with the line tool, we made the mosaic. But if you wanted to insert something, you come to Insert, Image, and search the web, and it pops up over here, and we can search for a flower, a ball, a house. You can search for anything. So if I search for a flower, and if you do a transparent background, it takes all of that white space away. So I could look for, let's say I wanted this flower. You go to Insert, and it's going to put that flower in for me, and it's just going to be the flower. And I don't have all that other stuff around. And if I double click on this flower, it puts those black bars. And if I have the arrow, I can come down and drag and get rid of all that extra space around my flower. And that's just so I have not so much space around my flower. And then if I wanted to put something else in my picture, I could. So, and if I wanted to do the mosaic from last year, we used our polyline tool. And what that was, I go here to this line tool. Your line tool is the line with the 2 circles on the end right beside your arrow. Click on the down arrow, come down to the polyline tool. And remember, you pick what you want to draw. I click, move my mouse, click. If you do a double click, it's going to stop making the shape. But every time I click, I can turn it. And then I go up here and I change the color. I'm going to make it yellow. And remember, you want it to have a transparent border. So I could go and I could make another petal if I wanted to. And I clicked too close, and so I'm going to delete that one. And I could try that again. But if you click too close, it thinks I double clicked. So I would just have to start that petal over. And then I have to go and pick my yellow again and give it a transparent border again. Another thing you have are your shapes, and you have all of these shapes, and you even have your arrows and your call outs that you can use where you have nice bursts and other things. So what you want to do today is you're just going to go ahead and you're going to just play around in the program and see what you can make. I might decide I want to make this.
Excuse me for interruption. Debbie Corey to the office, please. Debbie Corey to the office. Thank you.
So I might decide I want this circle that color. Maybe I want to give it a border that is this color. And I might even want that to have a wide border. Like maybe I want it to have a really big border like that. So when you're done, you have a couple of ways to send these pictures to me. You can go to share. You could give it a drawing. It says my drawing. And then go to save. And then it's going to pop up. To send it to me, you're going to type in LMC and I pop up there and send it to me. That is one way. The second way you can is to go to File and download it as a JPEG. If you download this as a JPEG, it'll now be saved on your computer as a JPEG and you can actually turn it into, once it's saved as a JPEG, you can actually turn it into Schoology, where I will have the project as a practice Google Drawings. It'll be titled Practice Drawing for Google Drawings, and you can turn it in that way. So those are the two places that you can turn it into me. So have fun practicing in Google Drawings, and I can't wait to see what you make. I will see you next week.